Okay, hello, Political Science 5. Welcome. Glad to meet you. I'm your instructor, Kevin Wilds. I look forward to working with you this coming semester. I just do these videos to help you. I'll probably post one a week to help you with the books, and we're going to do the introduction right now. I'm Kevin Wilds. Welcome to Fall 2020. This is an online class, as all your classes probably are. My office hours is Zoom, so I Zoom my office hours Tuesday, Thursday from 10 to 12:30. So if you really need to get in touch with me, I have the Zoom link down toward the bottom of the syllabus, or I'll also post it in the announcements. So you can use either one. Get in there on Tuesday, Thursday, and I'll be able to help you. My contact number, that's my office number in Kalinga. Since I won't be there, probably the best way to get in touch with me is through my email. And it's right there, it's in the syllabus, so if you have any questions, you can shoot an email or hit me up on Zoom, please. Alright, so the course description. This course will examine the philosophies of great political thinkers, from the great Greek thinkers of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle to Locke and Weber. An in-depth analysis of human nature and acquisition will be covered. This class will delve deep into Plato's cave to discover the thinking of the great political philosophers. So we're looking at political theory. The objectives of the course. Upon completion of the course, the students will be able to meet the following objectives. You should evaluate the study of political theory based on original texts and other sources as a means for understanding important political phenomena. How does Plato view, what's the best form of government for Plato, or Socrates, or Aristotle, or Machiavelli? What's human nature like? So we look into societal and how society evolves through political philosophers' viewpoints. Analyze political theory and theoretical texts and explain how they may be applied. How does democracy apply when we talk about Machiavelli? Assess the historical and social context surrounding the generation of political theories. Compare and contrast the defining elements of each body of theory, which could include the methodologies and critical units of analysis each uses to understand and explain political behavior in institutions. Analyze the different assumptions and values about human nature and reality embedded in each body of theory, and examine the ways these starting premises shape the questions asked and conclusions reached. What is reality? So we go into the Matrix, or we talk about Plato's cave. What is reality? What is the real? Is the wool being pulled over our eyes? Evaluate the contribution of each body of theory towards a comprehensive understanding of political life and political institutions. How have we set up our governments according to these political thinkers? Synthesize the various theoretical frameworks. All right, your learning outcomes. What you will be tested on. You'll apply the concepts of Plato's Republic to the modern world and explain why his writings fit. So we look at Plato's Republic, and you're going to synthesize what Plato's talking about and put it in today's world. You'll identify a problem within a country and will advise the leader on what he or she needs to do. Specifically, like if we're looking at a Machiavellian point of view, how would Machiavelli fix this problem? The student in group setting will compare and contrast different topics a philosopher has put forth. All right, your requirements, you need to get the textbooks. Really, the textbooks are all the readings we're going to do. So it's all free online, and we'll go over that when we get to required text. You need to read those textbooks. I know what we normally do with textbooks is we just throw them in the back and leave them in our car. But actually in this class, it's a lot of reading, so we can have good comprehension of what those philosophers are trying to say. Go to the online section of the course. You need to go online, get all your, see the assignments, submit your assignments online. So you got to do that. You need to participate in class discussions. There's discussions with every book, so you need to talk about those discussions. And you need to interact with other students in the class. Take the required tests. Partake in the simulation. I'll take that out. There is no simulation. We won't be doing it in an online setting. And then research and write term papers. All right, so the outline, evaluation and grading. We'll have two tests, a midterm, 200 points, and a final, which is 400 points. So 600 points for the test. It is all essay, no multiple choice, no true false. It will be all essay. You'll have book reviews. So what you're going to be doing is we're going to be reading all these books, and you're going to review those books for me, like a 3-4 page paper on what were the major points of the book and what was the philosopher trying to say. We'll have discussion boards, so we're going to go delve deeper into certain ideals within each text. So I think when we're looking at the allegory of the cave, we'll look at is it better to be feared or loved? What Machiavelli says. So you'll make those arguments and you'll interact with other students in the discussion boards. There will be extra credit, so we have a total of 1,800 points. So the grade scale is a hard grade scale. It's 10%, so 1,800, 1620 is an A, 1619 and 1440 is a B, and so on. So there are no curves. I don't drop low grades. What you get is what you get. There may be extra credit that could be saving grace. If you are close grade-wise, then I will more than likely bump you up if you've done your work, you've taken care of business, and we're all good. Required text, you do not have to get the Portis Edward Bryan, Reconstructing the Classics. I'm not going to stress about that. What I do want you to do is use these external links so that you're able to go in and get the books. So you do not have to pay for the books. They're free online. So here, these are the websites. So you go require text. Those are the websites. Read through those, and you'll be set to go. We won't start the reading until no assignments with the reading we'll be doing until the second Wednesday of class. First Wednesday, just an easy assignment. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But here, these are where you'll find, and I'll hyperlink these so that it's easier for you just to click and go there. Okay. Calendar topics. Oh, I have to change the dates. I thought I changed the dates. I will change those dates, and it will be updated before class starts. Okay. My course policy attendance is required. I'll take roll weekly. It's not daily, so I'll be taking roll weekly on a weekly basis so that we're able to make sure that you are there. Expect to take midterms and final exams on time. Only in extreme circumstances will be able to make up a test. I normally don't let you make up a test. You have to have proper, if you're sick, I need a doctor's note, things like that. Do not plagiarize and cheat. If you copy somebody else's work, normally in this class, a lot of students will copy Spark Notes. They'll change certain words, but it's still plagiarized. So I find out you can get a 0, you can get an F. Just don't do it. Write your own reviews so that you're good. We have open discussion on current political events, especially in the discussion boards. You need to participate. You need to talk with other students. You need to get your ideas out there. You need to challenge other ideas. If your idea is challenged, you need to defend your ideas. So please be sure to participate. Do not ridicule a person for their beliefs and reasoning. If there is a student that is disrupting or disturbing the class, you'll be asked to leave. If you ridicule somebody in a discussion board, I may not let you partake in the discussion boards for the next week. We have to respect each other. We do not have a lot of civility between people anymore today, so we need to learn this again. I will not take any late assignments unless you have an excused absence. I do have the academic honesty policy for the college there. Please review it. Do not worry about emergency action plan. That's for my AIM class. If you have a problem in class, you need to meet with me after the class so that we can fix the problem. Do not assume that I know you're upset or struggling in the class. Please come and see me if you have a problem. Please, I have 5 hours of office hours. I will be available. Come and see me. I want to help you. I want you to pass. Let's see. We're not worried about course language. There won't be many videos. If you're easily offended, please let me know. Class total is subject to change. So the class total can change. I may get all assignments. I may add an assignment. If it does, it'll still remain a 10% grade scale. If you have grade checks that need to be filled out, come to my office hours and I'll do them. Don't email me in the middle of the night. Come to my office hours, say, hey, I sent you an email. I'll fill it out during my office hours and you're good. Don't worry about challenges. We're going to take away the game. If you have 3 unexcused absences from the class, you may be dropped from the class. So if you miss 3 weeks of work, then you could be dropped from the class. Um, Also, if you don't do the first week's work, I'll drop you it so that we can open up seats. But also, do not assume that I'll drop you. The second part there is it is your responsibility to drop. That's to cover me on both ends. So if you do decide not to be in class anymore, be sure to drop. If there's a question asked in an email and there's no response, then the answer to your question can be found in the syllabus. I know a lot of students don't like to read through the syllabus. That's why I'm going through the syllabus with all of you right now. And then please allow 24 hours for a response to your email. If you email over a weekend, please give me till Monday to reply. I will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, book reviews. You'll read certain books or chapters from each reading and review what the author was saying, major points and ideas from each book or chapter. I want at least 3-page review of the major points and ideas. Okay, so it's just 3 pages, boom, that's your written work. You're reviewing what you are reading. Discussion boards. I'll be posting discussion boards on the readings as well. I want to hear your opinions on these major points. Post your opinion and then post on other students' posts. Find faults in other posts and defend your arguments. So this is where you interact. If you just give me your opinion and you don't talk to anybody else, then I'm not going to give you full credit. I need you to interact, talk with other people, exchange, have an exchange of ideas, give and take. That's what I'm going to be looking for on discussion boards. There's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. It's how you argue. Yes, I'm looking at how you argue, but also you need to interact. If you don't interact, you just give me your opinion, then you're not having a discussion. So, and I'll be posting what you're doing wrong in each assignment as well, so that you can see what you are doing wrong. The 2 tests will be essay only. I'll post 8 essay questions for you to study, and I'll pick 5 for the test. The test will not be comprehensive, so the tests are only on the first 3 books will be the first test, and the last 3 books will be on the final. The midterm will cover the Republic, the Politics, and the Prince. The final will cover Leviathan, 2 Treaties on Government, and the Social Contract, and Democracy in America. So what will happen is in the module or in the announcements, I will post up the essay questions. You study, I will pick 5 of them. So it will not change. It will be 5 of those 8. Okay, so just study all of them to be prepared for the test. Down here in the course summaries, I have the correct dates. I will change that in the syllabus so that you will not be, you saw in the video, it's confusing, but I will change that before the class is posted. But these are the due dates. All right, so this first assignment, the Ring of Gyges. With the Ring of Gyges, what I'm looking for is what would you do with ultimate power? The Ring of Gyges, once you put it on, you turn invisible. So I want to know what you would do with that power. So in this assignment, this discussion board, I want you to talk about that and give and take exchange. Would you go and steal from the rich and give to the poor? Would you sneak into baseball games, sneak into concerts? Whatever you want to do, tell us what you would do with ultimate power. So this is kind of just a fun introductory assignment where I want you to just talk about what you would do with ultimate power of invisibility. So give and take on that discussion. And then we get into the reading. So the first reading is the Republic. So I need a review of the Republic and then Allegory of the Cave. So what I'm going to do is for next week, I will post up the important concepts that you should know in the Republic and briefly go over those. I'm going to try to keep these videos short. Then the week after, I will do the Politics. The week after that, we'll do the Prince. So it's 1 book every week. It's large volume books, but it's a 9-week class, so we need to get through all of these pretty quickly. Okay, so please be sure to go check those links, make sure they're good. If you have any questions, come see me during my office hours, and I look forward to working with you this semester. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.